How was Palantir's performance in 2023? Well, it's been nothing short of impressive. The stock surged by a whopping 170%, marking a remarkable ascent. But can this momentum continue into 2024? Stick around as we delve into the numbers, the potential growth drivers, and the concerns that might shape Palantir's journey ahead. Are we looking at a sustained rally or a different narrative in the coming year?
We were one of the first defense tech companies. We've spent 20 years kind of building this wormhole between modern American software and the Defense Department. And there's not just your product, there's all of this software infrastructure you need just to get to the starting line when you're dealing with an institution like the DoD. How do you get on their networks? How do you deal with accreditation? How do you get to data? We now have $100 billion of capital deployed through VCs, hundreds of new entrants in this category, which is so exciting. I want to help them succeed. And uniquely, Palantir has spent the last 20 years banging our head against the wall, needing to develop technologies that I know they're going to need to get to the starting line.
First, let's recap Palantir's journey on the stock market. In 2021, the company experienced record highs, reaching a peak of $45 per share. Fast forward to 2023, and despite a significant surge, Palantir still trades at a discount of over 60% from that 2021 pinnacle. The stock's resilience is intriguing, but not the only chapter in Palantir's story. Examining the financial landscape, the first 3 quarters of 2023 showcased a 16% increase in revenue compared to the same period in 2022. While this might suggest positive growth, there's a catch. Despite being newly profitable, Palantir fell short of its CEO's forecasted growth rate of 30% for the 2022 to 2024 timeframe. The numbers paint a complex picture of both triumphs and challenges in the company's financial journey. Delving deeper into profitability, it's evident that Palantir's recent successes come with nuances. The CEO's growth projections haven't materialized as anticipated, leading to questions about the company's trajectory. The 71 forward price-to-earnings ratio and the high price-to-sales ratio of 19 contribute to the intricate tapestry of Palantir's recent financial narrative. Now, what are the driving forces behind Palantir's ascent in the AI and big data domain, particularly within government contracts? Palantir stands out as a leader, wielding influence in the intricate field of artificial intelligence. If you look at the specifics, and you'll find AI-driven software gems like Gotham and Foundry at the forefront. Gotham and Foundry aren't just fancy names, they're powerful tools that have earned their stripes. Palantir's AI-driven software has proven instrumental in delivering tangible benefits to users. Foundry, in particular, has caught attention for its estimated 315% return on investment for businesses. These aren't just theoretical figures, but real-world outcomes showcasing the practical impact of Palantir's technological prowess. But the innovation doesn't stop there. Palantir's AI platform, or AIP, and the AIP bootcamps have entered the scene, unveiling impressive results. The application of generative AI to datasets, supporting both Gotham and Foundry, has yielded substantial productivity gains. The Q3 2023 earnings call reported clients accomplishing more in a day with AIP than others did in months. The results are tangible and transformative, adding layers to Palantir's narrative in the AI landscape.
Their value in being an independent party, right? They have 60% of their revenue tied to government contracts. And I think the governments value that independence. And so for this to fit under a large cap tech vendor, there's risk around losing talent, losing some of those contracts. It's perhaps a possibility that a large defense company could have some interest, but I think from a technology perspective, it's really hard for us to see who would fit the bill to acquire this, just given the risks involved.
That was a Citigroup analyst voicing his concern about Palantir's dependency on government contracts. Let's dive into this worry and unpack the dynamics at play. The shift in Palantir's revenue mix is a pivotal factor, drawing attention to an uptick in demand from commercial clients. In the most recent quarterly results, government revenue totaled just under $308 million, a 23% increase from commercial clients bringing in $251 million. While technically a shift, the change hasn't been seismic. 2 years ago, government revenue was slightly more tilted, with a 25% higher figure than commercial revenue. This nuanced shift raises questions about Palantir's reliance on government contracts, prompting investors to ponder the potential risks associated with changes in administration policies. However, it's not all gloom and doom. The surge in demand from commercial clients suggests a diversification trend in Palantir's revenue sources. As businesses increasingly seek to leverage data and AI, Palantir's commercial revenue has experienced notable growth. With the recent launch of AI boot camps aimed at helping businesses explore AI use cases, this trend could gain momentum, signaling a potential shift in the revenue landscape. The consideration here is not merely about government contracts, it's about Palantir adapting to the evolving market demands. The potential diversification of revenue sources presents an intriguing narrative. While government contracts have been a stronghold, the company's ability to cater to the expanding needs of commercial clients adds a layer of resilience to Palantir's financial outlook. Now, it's important to scrutinize Palantir's recent performance on the stock market. In the past week and month, there's been a notable decrease in stock value, prompting investors to examine the factors behind these fluctuations. Taking a closer look, analysts are divided in their opinions on Palantir stock. Ratings vary, with some advocating for a buy, others suggesting overweight or hold, and a faction leaning toward sell. The spectrum of opinions reflects the inherent uncertainties surrounding Palantir's future trajectory. The stock's high price-to-earnings ratio is one key factor contributing to this uncertainty. As of the latest data, the P/E ratio stands at 269.09 times, considerably higher than the average ratio. This elevated valuation raises eyebrows among investors, prompting them to question whether the stock is overpriced given its current financial standing. Beyond P/E, other valuation multiples add complexity to the analysis. The 36-month beta value for Palantir is 2.69, indicating higher volatility than the market average. Investors must grapple with the implications of this volatility on the stock's future performance. But before we continue, we just want to thank you for watching this far. Another crucial aspect to dissect in Palantir's financial anatomy involves recent insider trading activities. Delving into the specifics, and you'll find company executives making moves, notably sales. Take, for instance, Planishek Heather A., who sold 27,608 shares at $17.43 each on December 6th, now holding 712,006 shares valued at $481,103. Another notable move came from Cohen Stephen Andrew, Palantir COO, which sold 156,100 shares at $19.11, leaving him with 592 shares valued at $2,983,555. These insider actions contribute to the evolving narrative around Palantir stock. Shifting the lens to profitability, Palantir's current financial landscape reveals nuanced details. The operating margin stands at -8.46, offering insights into the company's operational efficiency. Meanwhile, the gross margin paints a different picture, boasting a robust 78.56. Considering the contrasting margins, these figures signify a dynamic financial equilibrium that investors must navigate. Beyond profitability, the intricacies of Palantir's financial structure extend to debt and equity ratios, shedding light on the company's financial health. The debt-to-equity ratio sits at 9.72, providing a glimpse into the balance between external funding and shareholder equity. The capital structure, with a debt-to-capital ratio of 8.86, adds another layer to this financial exploration. As investors ponder Palantir's financial fortitude, liquidity ratios become paramount. Currently standing at 5.17, these ratios elucidate the company's ability to meet short-term obligations. So now, let's weigh the guidance from analysts and the stock's proximity to its 50-day moving average. Analyst opinions diverge, with a mix of buy, overweight, hold, and sell recommendations. It's a spectrum, reflecting the market's uncertainty about Palantir's future trajectory. The stock's distance from its 50-day moving average is a crucial metric to consider, serving as a barometer for short-term trends. Now, let's take a look at this clip to see what another analyst thinks of Palantir.
Yeah, Palantir is one of these companies, we were looking at Microsoft to continue the AI play, but we wanted something cheaper for our investors. So we're accumulating Palantir on a very limited basis right now. We're looking at the stock to make easily 18 to 20%, and that's being super conservative right now. Because it's in a sector of growth. This is a hot sector right now, but for how long? We think it's a long-term play. We think it could easily be 18 to 24 months, and we're going to far surpass that number that we came in. They have so many uses for their AI, but more importantly, the government and security uses, those are really where we see the growth in this particular company, and of course the private sector.
As investors chart their course into 2024, the call goes beyond traditional metrics. It's not just about financials or market trends, it's about Palantir's prowess in artificial intelligence. The company's AI capabilities, evident in software like Gotham and Foundry, present a compelling narrative. The strategic move towards AI bootcamps further underscores Palantir's commitment to innovation. So, are you ready to ride the wave of AI innovation with Palantir in 2024? Drop your thoughts in the comment section down below. Moreover, if you want to know about investors counting on Palantir, simply tap on this video link. Appreciate you joining us, and keep an eye out for more thrilling content coming your way.